Hi there, Dave Markham here. Welcome to topic number 3 of the spiritual life. Today we're talking about being twice born. Osho says that in the perennial psychology across all the world religions, there's this idea that people have to be twice born, meaning that they have to give up the socialization and conditioning of their society and regain and reclaim the innocence which was their natural inheritance in their childhood when they were born. And Jesus has said, unless you become like a little child, you cannot enter the kingdom of heaven. And what did he mean by that? Jesus was expressing the perennial psychology which all the major world religions teach, that the renunciation of the things on the path of the ego free up energy and time to focus on the things within, which are part of our innocence, which is our natural inheritance. As soon as we are born, families socialize their children into proper manners and etiquette and encourage them to become successful in many ways. And as they go on in school and in the community, they're encouraged to compete, and children become manipulative, and they can be charming to please other people to get what they want, or they can bully and dominate people to get what they want. But the goal here is to become successful. What parent doesn't want their child to be successful? And I've thought about it myself and sometimes talk with other people about what does that mean? Here in the United States in 2020, being successful means usually financial success. It can mean other things, but usually when people say, oh, my son or daughter is very successful, which means they've gotten a job or entered a profession where they're making $100,000 or more a year, and live in a $300,000 house and all that kind of stuff. And they've won prizes and accolades, and the parents are very proud. The point of childhood socialization is not always for the individual child to be successful, but to make mommy and daddy proud, and their family proud, and their community proud. So there's a lot of ego stroking that goes on, and people are encouraged to pursue the idols on the path of the ego. Of course, even if you're successful and you win the trophy and you win the prize, after the celebrations, the question always becomes, what's next? You got to do it again. Or there's even loftier prizes that one should pursue. So it never ends. They're like the hamster in the hamster wheel. And their life becomes dominated by the ego stroking of other people, and leads to competitiveness and the pursuit of external gratification. We learn as part of our spiritual development that the things in the world of the ego are impermanent and don't make us happy. And what we really need to do is turn within and remember our natural inheritance, our inherent worth and dignity, that the universe loves us unconditionally. And so the question would be, as we go about our daily life, not what is this going to get me, but rather, what would love have me do? And if we become more accustomed to asking the latter question rather than the former, what would love have me do rather than what am I going to get out of this? We find that we start to experience a greater sense of peace and bliss and oneness with all of creation. And people then have ascended and risen above the path of the ego and have embarked and are experiencing the joys of the path of the spirit. Thank you for spending this time with me. Till next time, be well, stay well. Bye.